Egerton University transforms lives through quality education. Enjoy.
A girl this morning, she was love at first sight. Ooh, I met a girl this morning, she was beauty to my eyes. I asked her where she from, she tell me in the tropics. She asked me what's my name, I tell her I am Chronics. And asked the girl, tell me what's your name, man. She tell me that her name is Jamaica. And I say smile, girl smile, smile for me Jamaica. And I say smile, girl smile, hey smile for me Jamaica. Whenever you cry, here am I. Oh, I'm here for you Jamaica. Why your eyes, oh my, smile for me Jamaica, Lord. She have a rich history, a beautiful woman with the sweetest gifts, beautiful sunrise and an evening kiss of a nice sunset on an evening sea. But she tell me, say she tired of the exploit and the liars. She give them reggae, give them beaches, give them flowers and the flowers, so she get this abusing return. But I say, don't you worry yourself, mama. Chronic CC to your help, mommy. Hey, yes, and don't worry yourself, mommy. I want me, I beg you do for me. I say smile, girl, smile, smile for me, Jamaica. I say smile, girl, smile, hey, smile for me, Jamaica. Whenever you cry, here am I. Oh, I'm here for you, Jamaica. Cry your eyes, oh my, smile for me, Jamaica, Lord. They want drum beats, gonna rhythm. How you give them up with a different stepping? How you give them on a body come and left me? But see the most things say your outer ideas. You give them heart and sweetly to reach out. You want to make the world see the better picture. I say, don't you worry yourself, mama. Chronic CC to your help, mommy. Hey, I said, don't worry yourself, mommy. I want thing me, I beg you do for me. I say smile, girl smile, smile for me, Jamaica. I say smile, girl smile, hey, smile for me, Jamaica. Whenever you cry, here am I. Oh, I'm here for you, Jamaica. What must I try? Oh my. me, Jamaica. I say smile, girl, smile. Hey, smile for me, Jamaica. Whenever you cry, here am I. Oh, I'm here for you, Jamaica. What must I try? Oh, my. Smile for me, Jamaica. Oh. follow through. But I know now that I'm way down on your line. But the waiting feels fine. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string, 'cause I know I have to do my thing. Don't talk to me if you think I'm dumb. I wanna know when you're gonna come. Soon. I don't want no waiting vain for your love. I don't want no waiting vain. I don't want no waiting vain for your love. 'Cause if somebody's here, I'm still waiting there. And if winter is here, then I'm still waiting there. It's been 3 years since I'm knocking on your door, and I still can knock some more. Ooh, girl, is it feasible? I wanna know now, so I can knock some more. You see, in life I know there's a lot of grief, but your love is my relief. Tears in my eyes burn, tears in my eyes burn, while I'm waiting for my turn. Ooh, I don't want no waiting vain for your love. I don't want no waiting vain. I don't want no
watoto wanalia sababu mke wako anapenda kutangatanga. Hata majirani wamechoka kumuona, wao wakusema fungeni milango, wanakuja. Wangu wote wanakuru, wamuona kila siku, kuingia nyumba zote na changa kali sana. Tafadhali Bwana rudi, watoto wanalia sababu mke wako ashazoea kutangatanga. Hata majirani wamechoka kumuona, sema fungeni milango, anakuja. Watu wote wa Nairobi wamuona kila siku, kuingia nyumba zote na changa kali sana. Tafadhali Bwana rudi, watoto wanalia sababu mke wako anapenda kutangatanga. Hata majirani wamechoka kumuona, wao sema fungeni milango, anakuja. Wao sema fungeni milango, anakuja. Wao sema fungeni milango, anakuja.
Hello. Okay, good morning, first years. Welcome once again to our virtual orientation program for 2020-2021 academic year. Today is day 2, and as I said yesterday, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. So we are still taking the stairs. We have just had very good music from the Mwanzo Music Band, a band of students at Egerton University. I hope you have enjoyed yourselves the way I have. So we want to begin our program, and without much ado, I would like us to stand up for the national anthem, the East African anthem, and the Egerton University anthem. Please let us be upstanding. Thereafter, we will have a prayer to begin our program.
our universe, to thee we pray. Bless our university, a world-class varsity for humanity advancement. Egerton University we are. Passion for excellence, devotion to duty, professionalism, thus until in one accord, Egerton University we are. Ushirikiano na haki kwa wote, elimu hakika, tunapata ujuzi wa maendeleo ya kimataifa. Egerton chuo chetu cha hakika, kwa ufanisi kujitolea, utenda kazi milele, tukiungana kwa pamoja. Egerton chuo chetu cha hakika. In our varsity is set to achieve great opportunities to research and transforming lives through quality education. Egerton University we are. Kwa ufanisi kujitolea, utenda kazi milele, tukiungana kwa pamoja. Egerton chuo chetu cha hakika.
First years, we want to begin our day with a word of prayer. Let's bow down for a word of prayer. Lord Jesus, this morning we want to thank you. We want to bless your holy name. We want to appreciate your goodness in our lives. We want to thank you for your mercies that are new unto us today. We want to appreciate, oh God, the fact that today you have given us life, that today we are alive because of you. We thank you and we bless you. We thank you, Lord, because there is none like you. We thank you because you are the one who leads and guides us. As we begin our day today, we ask for the presence of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit to be with us, to lead and to guide us in each and everything that we are going to do today. Be with us so that by the end of the day, we shall give you all praise, all glory back unto you. We thank you and we bless you, for it is in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Lydia Langat, for that important prayer of the day. I want to remind us that you can find us. Our call center is active. The number is 0711 082 444. If you're unable to reach us at that call center, you can subscribe on our YouTube, Egerton University Official. You can like our Facebook, Egerton University Transforming Lives Through Quality Education. You can visit our website, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke. We also have a Zoom meeting going on. The meeting ID and passcode is on our website. We also have a Twitter handle, Egerton Uni Kenya. So kindly get into any of those platforms to reach our orientation. As we have said, we have a very important program for your journey in Egerton University. And today, in our midst, we have a lot of important people. We have our registrar, academic affairs, as I said yesterday, the person who signed your letter of admission. You will have to interact with him live. We have the Directorate Board of Undergraduate Studies. This is the directorate that deals with your issues as undergraduate students. We have the ICT department. All those issues of uploading you will direct to this department. We have HELB on the ground. We have the finance department. And finally, the library. So we have that lined for you. In the next 3 hours or 2 hours, they will be talking to us. So I want to once again welcome you to the virtual orientation Egerton University Day 2 program. As the saying goes, an investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. So I want to trust that wherever you are glued onto our screens to listen to us. So I want now to take this opportunity to invite our first speaker, the Directorate Board of Undergraduate Studies. Once again, use the platforms that I've given you to get to us. Any queries that you would want answered, please forward to us. Karibu, Directorate Board of Undergraduate Studies.
My name is Dr. Geoffrey Ongondo, the Acting Director, Board of Undergraduate Studies. The Board of Undergraduate Studies and Field Attachment Program, popularly known as BAGS to most of the university fraternity, is the directorate tasked with the general conduct of undergraduate studies. The board has a chairperson, the director, one representative from each faculty, the director, quality assurance, and one undergraduate student representative. The board has regular meetings on a quarterly basis or special meetings when need arises. The day-to-day activities at the directorate is conducted by a secretariat that consists of the director and administrative staffs. Therefore, staff and students can interact with BAGS offices whenever there is need during the official working hours. The mandate of the directorate is the review and recommendation to Senate on the quality of undergraduate degree and diploma curricula, promotion of interdisciplinary collaboration at undergraduate level with a view to facilitate coherence and resource use optimization, formulation and review of course scheduling policies for the purpose of enhancing coherence, flexibility, liberation of respective curricula. Fourth is coordination on rules and regulation formulated by departments and faculty governing undergraduate degree and diploma programs. And the fifth is to coordination of the award for academic excellence among undergraduate students. The board also coordinates and facilitates field attachment programs and teaching practice. Other functions may be as assigned or delegated to it by the Senate in accordance with the statutes. The main service offered to students directly is coordination and facilitation of industrial attachment and teaching practice. Attachment is a structured minimum 8 weeks credit-bearing experience in a professional setting during which the student applies and acquires knowledge and skills in an organization related to the student's field of study. The attachment includes field attachment, in which the student is attached to various institutions, firms, teaching practice, and internal engineering attachment. The attachment period is normally at the end of the second semester of year 2 for diploma and year 3 for bachelor's program. However, the faculties of engineering, health science, and veterinary medicine and surgery follow a different format of attachment. The university currently has over 47 academic departments that offer a wide range of programs at diploma and undergraduate levels. The departments are spread over 11 faculties, 1 institute, and a school, and the faculty and schools are namely agriculture, arts and social sciences, commerce, education and community studies, engineering and technology, environment and resource development, health sciences, law, science, veterinary medicine and surgery, Institute of Women, Gender and Development Studies, and the School of Open and Distance Learning. For more information on undergraduate programs and course, contact the Director, Board of Undergraduate Studies and Field Attachment Program. Our offices are found on BH46 Uganda Road, and our email address is bugs@egerton.ac.ke. Finally, I would like to advise you as you embark on your studies and also take this opportunity to welcome you to Egerton University. Enjoy the freedom that comes with joining university, where most of the responsibility and course of action is upon you. However, ensure that you focus on your studies first and foremost in order to attain academic excellence. Thank you.
Thank you, the Director, Board of Undergraduate Studies. As you have heard, that is the directorate that deals with the coordination and development of the diploma and degree programs within the university. As I said, the questions that you wanted directed at that directorate can be answered today. Once again, our call center is 0711 082444. Our Twitter handle is Egerton Uni Kenya. Subscribe on our YouTube, Egerton University Official. Like our Facebook, Egerton University Transforming Lives Through Quality Education. Visit our website, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke. And those of you who are able, we have a Zoom meeting going on. The ID and the passcode are on our website. So once again, welcome to the virtual orientation of first years 2020-2021 academic year. I now want to introduce our registrar.
My name is
Professor. In a minute, he has a wealth of experience. Listen to him very keenly. Your academic life, he holds your academic life at this university. He is the same person who wrote your letter of admission, and he is the same one who will sign your letter of discontinuement. He is the one who will also sign your letters for deferment. So kindly, all those queries that you have been having as concerns academics, this is the man, Professor Seth Owido. Allow me to take this opportunity to invite the Registrar Academic Affairs, Professor Seth Owido.
My name is Professor Seth Ochieng Owido, and I'm currently the Registrar Academic Affairs of Egerton University. The Office of the Registrar is the executive arm of the academic division in the university, deals with student matters. The Registrar is also the Secretary to the Senate, which is the highest academic body of the institution, and Senate regulates all academic matters of the university. The office deals with your admission of students, registration of students, and all records pertaining to student matters. After registration, of course, students are expected to attend classes in units of semesters, where a semester lasts for between 13 to 15 weeks, and thereafter examinations. And so the Office of the Registrar also follows on the student progress through the semester and makes sure that classes are taking place, both lectures and practicals, where applicable. And finally, the end of the semester comes and exams are done. That is part of the academic journey in one semester. Programs in the university will last between 3 years if they are diploma programs, 4 years if they are undergraduate programs, and postgraduate programs last between 2 years and 4 years, depending on whether they are master's or PhD programs. During the study period for any of those programs, students may have issues that may hamper their progress. Could be sickness, it could be lack of school fees, or any other extraneous circumstances that may debar a student from continuing. Under such circumstances, students can defer their studies for a period which is prescribed in our statutes, and then resume their studies when it is possible to do so. The deferment process is also handled by the Office of the Registrar. Beyond problems of health and fees, students can also run into trouble with discipline, and the disciplinary authority of the university lies with the Senate, and the Registrar is central in that process of disciplining students. Where a student falls into disciplinary cases, they are tried, and eventually a verdict is made whether to warn them, whether to suspend them, or whether to expel them from the university. The Office of the Registrar deals with such matters as well. We hope that as you join the university, you will keep good conduct and be able to complete your programs in the shortest possible time, as stated in your program. The university also supports students in terms of mentoring. Because you are entering a new place with new rules, you are likely to be helped to move forward, both in the academic area and in the social area. And so we encourage students also to seek guidance from the Office of the Dean of Students, where counseling is given and students are then settled to their studies when they are comfortable. A few students may find it difficult to adjust, and therefore they will need the counseling element as much as possible. After the end of your studies, the Office of the Registrar also arranges for your graduation, which is a major function at the end of your studies. And so we will normally process your grades through the Dean's Committee and through Senate, and declare you a graduate of the university, pass you through the graduation ceremony, and send you out into the world of work after your qualification. So basically that is the role of the Office of the Registrar. Beyond graduation, we also support you when you approach your employers or go for further studies. We remain at the back to give reference where necessary to ensure that you succeed beyond studying at Egerton University. We welcome you to the university and wish to tell you that this is the oldest university in Kenya with a history dating back from 1939. We hope that you will enjoy your studies at our university and that you will take advantage of the great opportunities that exist to excel in your studies and later on in life. Thank you and most welcome.
Thank you very much, first years. May I take this opportunity to welcome you to Egerton University and wish you well as you start the journey of your life in academics. I want to assure you that we are there for you, and we will be dealing with you virtually for now because of the situation we have in our country of COVID-19. You are now being orientated virtually. Then, as per our instructions, the classes will also proceed virtually, and therefore it might take a long time before we meet face to face. We wish you well as you start your studies after this orientation. We also hope that this orientation will be taken seriously and that whatever we tell you will be of use in advancing your career as a student of Egerton University. As at now, I am ready to take questions, to clarify any issues that you may not have understood in terms of the functions under the Office of the Registrar Academic Affairs. Feel welcome to ask your questions now. Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, I've been admitted to join to Faculty of Science under Biochemistry.
Okay.
And then I want to change to nursing.
Yes.
And according to the Egerton qualifications, I will manage. But according to KUSUP's placement cluster points, the cluster points are quite high.
Okay.
Okay, which way is the university going up to on the changing of courses?
The cutoff points that we use for entering a program are set by the KUPS.
Mm-hmm.
The university does not have separate instructions for changing of courses under the KUPS admission process.
Okay.
So you must conform to that. If you insist that you must do nursing and, you don't meet the requirements, you have another option of becoming self-sponsored.
Mm-hmm.
Then you may need to be a self-sponsored student if you have a lot of passion for nursing. So there's a way out. But in terms of KUPS regulations, we cannot lower the points below what has been set for the whole country.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. There is another question which I've received, and this is about those who transferred from other universities, and they are saying they have not received their admission letters. We recommend that after you have got the notification from KUPS, and there is a delay in getting the letter from Egerton, you just email to us on RACA, note that, raca@egerton.ac.ke. That mail will come to the office of the registrar, and we will immediately process the admission letter and notify you on how you can download the letter on your side. So just give us a copy of that letter on email, and we will respond immediately. Hello? It's a musical question. Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Good morning.
I'm Charles Molo Mutunga.
Yes.
I received a letter for admission in Masters of Horticultural Extension.
Yes.
And we are supposed to report on 17th November.
Yes.
I was just calling to inquire whether it will be effective
Yes.
or will wait till further notice because of COVID-19.
No, it will be. This is a master's program.
Yeah.
I think you'll get instructions from the graduate school
Yeah.
on your orientation program.
Okay.
You are also allowed to join this one.
Yeah.
But you will get firm instructions from the Director, Board of Postgraduate Studies pretty soon.
Yeah.
Just be on the lookout.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
So I wanted to ask my question directly from the radio. Is it possible?
In the what?
Directly from the registrar.
Yeah, just ask your question. The registrar is now here for you.
Hello?
Yes?
Oh, I'm Ayub Jogona.
Yes.
I wanted to ask this question.
Go ahead, Ayub.
I wanted to ask.
Yes?
My question is.
Go ahead.
I did my transfer from KC University and came to Egerton University.
Yes.
And I got admission to Bachelor of Arts, and I wanted to do an faculty transfer to Bachelor of Education Arts.
Okay.
How will that be possible? And in case of discrepancy in the fees that the people in Bachelor of Arts in Education are paying, may I have to add some more fees, or how am I going to go about it?
After this orientation, before classes begin, we will give you a chance for interfaculty transfer. And you will apply. If you meet the cutoff for the program you want to go to, and there is space in that program, we will allow you to transfer. And we will advise you on the fees appropriately at that time when you're allowed to transfer.
Oh, fine.
Please. Now, there are other questions which I will also address as I wait for live ones. There is concern from students about the deadline for registration. We realize that many of you are having problems. We will keep the registration portal open, and please keep trying to register. I think it is because of the electronic traffic that is coming in, so just keep on trying. Some are asking whether they are unable to upload their forms and asking what they can do. We also want to encourage them to keep trying. Because of the traffic, you may be coming in when there is a traffic jam. So keep trying and it will work. Those who want to change their careers, I have already indicated that at the end of this orientation, when classes begin, we will give you the first 2 weeks to do what is called interfaculty transfer. You will apply in the normal way, and you will be considered by the Dean's Committee for those transfers, if you qualify. If you don't qualify, then there are other options for you, which we can advise you at that time when we notify you that you are not qualified. And others are also asking whether they should pay all fees to be able to register. The answer is yes, we will be glad if you pay all the fees. It's not much money, so try and pay so that you are a bona fide student. A student is defined as one who has paid all the fees and registered. So you must belong to the group of students by paying all your fees.
Hello?
Yes?
So the school fees, concerning the school fees, should I pay?
Please tell us who you are and where you are calling from. Then we will take your question.
Timothy from Meru.
Timothy from Meru, yes.
So I was asking, should I first pay the school fees before going ahead with the online registration?
No problem. Your money will never get lost. It goes to your account. So whenever you pay it, it will be in your record.
Okay, and because I've been trying to do the online registration and it has always been an error. I don't know what it is telling me that the entity is too large.
What is too large?
The entity. There is a number, it's giving me a number 413, entity is too large and it's not uploading the document.
I think when we have the ICT, you keep on with us at this orientation,
Yeah.
the ICT people will be coming up and they will explain a lot of things.
Okay.
But you keep on trying because of the heavy traffic. You know, everybody is doing it at the same time.
Okay.
And that is why we have those kind of messages.
Thank you.
Welcome. Hello?
Hello,
Yes?
I'm Cynthia from Machakos.
Yes, Cynthia?
I was asking,
Yes.
when you do the interfaculty transfer,
Yes.
can you, if I've qualified for the course,
Yes.
can you still be rejected?
If you are qualified?
If I've qualified for the course that you want to transfer to,
Yes.
can it happen that the field is already full and you cannot find any space to join that course?
That is possible because the transfer means that there is space in that class. But if the class is full, according to the faculty specification, it may be difficult. But we will try to help you as much as possible when you are qualified.
So I'll be told if I can join the class if it's not full.
Oh, we will definitely notify you within 2 weeks.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Hello?
Hello,
Yes.
I'm Mercy from Kapsabet.
Mercy from Kapsabet, yes.
I have paid
my semester 1 fee.
Yes.
And now, when I uploaded my registration documents,
Yes.
but they are still pending.
They're still pending.
Yes.
Just keep trying. I think they will go through.
Is it a must that I should clear the fees for the whole year?
No. But if you can pay it once, the better for you, because then you don't pay it again.
Okay.
We have given you the semester fee, isn't it?
Yes.
Both the tuition and the fixed charges.
Yes.
It's good to pay all of it for the semester and all the year if you are able to. Otherwise, you should be paid up for the semester to be registered, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, if you pay once, you are better off, because then you don't have you don't have to look for the money anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Morning to you.
I'm calling from Malindi. This is Chembe.
Okay, tell us your name and where you are calling from.
I'm Chembe Jafet.
Jembe.
Yes.
From Malindi.
From Malindi, yes.
Okay, ask your question, please.
I tried to pay the tuition fees.
Yes.
But I'm not able to pay the administration fee.
Why?
Because I'm lacking the funds.
Okay.
Is it possible that I get registered for now?
Come again?
I mean, is it possible that I get registered and then I pay later the administration fee?
It doesn't go that way. You pay first, then you get registered.
So I pay the tuition fee?
Yes.
Including the administration fee?
It's important that you pay them because you want services, isn't it?
Yes.
So pay us according to what we have written in our letter.
Okay.
And you become a bona fide student, getting all the services from us.
Okay. Another question.
Yes.
And once I try to upload the documents,
yes,
the servers say that there is some errors.
Why?
I don't know, because once I scan the document, they declare there's some errors.
I think the problem is because of heavy traffic. Everybody is trying to do the same thing. Eh?
Okay.
So we encourage that you keep trying.
Thank you.
Very soon, the ICT department will also be talking to you.
Thank you.
And they will be able to explain a few things based on how to upload faster.
Thank you, sir.
So listen to them. Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
My name is Dorcas from Makueni.
Dorcas, yes.
If we change for a course and unfortunately you find the class is full,
yes,
do you offer another course for changing to another course?
That is during interfaculty transfer?
Yeah, you find the one you had applied for, if the class is full.
You will normally apply for 2 programs. We give you 2 slots. So if you miss one, you can get the other one, if you are qualified.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Jimmy Ndoya from Malawi.
You are calling from Malawi?
Yeah.
I didn't get the name.
Jimmy Ndoya.
Jimmy Lawyer. Okay, go ahead and ask
Yeah,
your question.
sure. Yeah, I just wanted to ask if you offer 100% online lessons.
Come again, I'm not getting you.
Okay, I just wanted to ask if you do offer online lessons.
Yes, we are ready for you. Which program are you registering for?
Masters in Development Studies.
Yes, we will be ready for you when your classes start. Have you been told when they start?
No, I haven't sent my application letter. I wanted to inquire first.
No, go ahead and apply, because the online classes will definitely be there during this season of COVID-19.
Okay, so if they'll be there,
yes,
I want to be assured if they are going to be 100% online, because like in my case, I don't think I can be able to come there for special classes.
Yes.
Because I'm working and it's also far. So I just want an assurance.
Yes.
Actually, I'm ready even to apply today. But I just want that assurance that the classes will be 100% online.
Yes. I'm assuring you they will be handled online and you will benefit from them.
Okay.
So go ahead and apply.
So is it?
Yes?
Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
Is it possible to send me like any WhatsApp number so that I can easily connect with you just for 2 days? Because I'm starting the application today, and I'll make sure that I make the payment maybe like tomorrow and finish everything.
The website tells you how to make payments. If you go to our website, the instructions are very clear.
Okay.
So just go ahead and make the payments, and then you communicate with us through the addresses that we give you in the website. If all fails, then you email to RACA, R-A-C-A, at egerton.ac.ke.
Okay.
And we'll be able to get you all the help you need.
Okay, fine.
Welcome.
Okay, let me try. When I face the challenge, I think I'll come back to you.
No problem.
Yeah, okay, sure.
More trouble. Hello?
Hello, I'm still there.
Who is calling, please?
Dixon Odori.
Dixon Odori from where?
From Busia.
Okay, Dixon, you have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to speak to Professor Windo.
I'm the one talking to you.
Yes, Professor, jambo.
Si jambo, bwana.
Professor.
Yes.
We are advised that we should pay the whole fee to be registered.
Yes.
And my question is,
yeah,
will the higher loan board cater for us, or we should just pay? We should just pay for?
I'm not getting you.
We are advised that we should clear the first semester's fee.
It's important, yes.
Yeah. So should we wait for the higher loan board
for their part?
Yeah.
If you are sure they are giving you, there will be no problem.
Yeah, because I received the message three weeks ago.
That's okay. If they'll pay for you, have you got a response from them?
Yeah, I've got a response from them.
Yeah, then you don't pay the part that they are going to pay, you just pay the rest of the other charges.
So I should wait for them to clear, or I should just struggle and clear the fee.
Even if you clear, the money doesn't get lost. It goes to your account.
Oh, is all right. And another question.
Yes, please.
And my friend.
Yeah?
Hello?
Yes,
transferred from Tom Mboya.
Yes.
Egerton University.
Through COOPS?
My friend had transferred from Egerton University.
Yeah.
To Egerton University.
Come again, you are saying the same place?
My friend had transferred from Tom Mboya to Egerton University.
Yes.
He already received the transfer letter.
From COOPS?
Yeah, from COOPS.
Yes.
So, and when we tried to log into the student portal, it couldn't let us log in.
What you do if there's a problem, just send us a copy of that letter to raca@egerton.ac.ke.
Is that right?
And we will issue you with an admission letter promptly.
Okay.
So do that and you get your letter from Egerton.
Thank you, Professor Orinda.
Most welcome.
May God bless you.
You too. We continue? We move on? Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Samson Wabu.
Yes?
And I'm calling from Nairobi.
Yes?
I'm asking.
Yes.
Are we supposed to scan the deposit slip that we paid via the bank?
Yes, and you are supposed to upload it.
Sorry?
You are supposed to do that.
Yes.
But we will also learn from the bank that you are paid.
Sorry?
We have a one-to-one communication with the bank. Once you pay the money into our account,
yes,
it will reflect on our side.
Oh, it will reflect?
Yes, it does reflect.
Oh, so even if I don't send the scanned image to you,
yeah,
there is still no problem?
No problem.
Oh, so the guy has been registered?
He can check his registration status also online.
Yeah?
Let him check his registration status online. Hello? We lost him.
Hello?
Yes?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, what are you saying?
I'm saying that he can also check his registration status online. Just log in and see whether he's a registered student now.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's not, then there is a problem somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Which we can work on together.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Now, if for example somebody stays allowed your place there.
Yes.
And you try to log in that whatever, and it's not going through.
Yes.
Can somebody bring it to your office there?
We don't encourage face-to-face now.
Yes.
But you can try. There's no problem. They can bring.
Okay.
Yeah, we want limited contact because of the season.
Okay.
You know the season in which we are.
Okay.
Yeah, so we would like electronic things rather than face-to-face.
Oh.
But in exceptional circumstances, we will accept.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you then.
Welcome.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Owido. I believe that most of your questions have been answered. Part of those questions are going to be answered by the ICT department that will be talking to us in a few minutes' time. Once again, I want to remind us, continue using our call center. The telephone number is 0711-082-444. You can also use our Twitter handle, Egerton Uni Kenya. Subscribe on our YouTube, Egerton University Official. Like our Facebook, Egerton University Transforming Lives Through Quality Education. Visit our website, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke, and join our Zoom meeting. The ID and the passcode are on our website. Kindly make sure you are in one of those platforms. If Zoom is full, then subscribe to the other platforms that we have given you. You have been given very key advice. We are not stopping here. Remember, we said the call center is operating up to 5 p.m. on a daily basis. So you could still ask your questions and they'll be responded to. Professor Wido is not with us here anymore, but he is within the university. So those questions will still be answered. He has spoken great words of wisdom, so it is your responsibility to step forward into growth or to step backward into safety. The choice is yours. You have the mandate to now choose and pick what you would want to do. I want to now invite our next speaker. In our midst, we have Dr. Phoebe Feather. Dr. Phoebe will be talking to us on ICT matters, very important department in this university. So all those queries that you have been asking about uploading documents and the website and the link and whatever, this is your opportunity to now talk to Dr. Phoebe. So I want to take this opportunity to invite Daktari to speak to us. Karibu, Doc.
A warm welcome to you all, wherever you are listening and watching us from. My name is Dr. Phoebe N. Feather, the ICT Manager and a lecturer in the Department of Computer Science at Egerton University. Welcome to Egerton University, where we transform lives through quality education. Our vision is to be a world-class university for the advancement of humanity. We are very pleased and proud to receive you at Egerton University. We look forward to empowering you with ICT skills and competencies that will give you an edge in the job market. The ICT objective is to develop and integrate ICT in teaching, learning, research, extension, outreach, and management. ICT ensures computer connectivity within and across all university campuses by acquiring appropriate hardware and software for the university. The ICT department has 48 members of staff. Together they support the ICT infrastructure that include faculty resource centers, system development, website development, telephony, among others. While on campus, you will interact with these faculty resource persons. To mention a few places where internet access can be found while on campus, we have transport hotspot, first boardroom, first resource center, inside and outside of the main library, human anatomy, all boardroom, education, knitting, and tailoring, education west wing, ICT, alumni, office, animal science, Argentina, Barrett, Buruburu, chemistry, labs, curriculum, engineering, faculty of agriculture, faculty of education, Hollywood, horticulture, Marengo, Old Hall, Riverside, Riverview, Runda, Ruwenzori, soil science, Taifa, Taton Flats, Turkana Flats, among others. The university runs an academic management record, commonly referred to as ARMS. It is used to manage admission, student records, interfaculty transfers, deferment, finance registration, fee structures, unit booking and accommodation, allocation of marks, viewing of academic transcripts, graduation processing, among other issues. You will be admitted into ARMS by the admission office. At this point, the student portal will be activated. To access ARMS, use the internet browser and type portal.egerton.ac.ke. This will bring up an interface in which you type your student registration number followed by the password. Once logged into your profile, you can change the password. Some processes and procedures you will encounter include room booking, finance registration, accommodation and registration, unit registration, and deferment. For booking rooms, this is done online by continuing students who opt to get accommodation within the university. First-year students are allocated rooms as they report for registration. Students are considered for room allocation on the basis of first come, first served, subject to availability of bed space and on presentation of the university official payment receipt. Log into your profile, go to accommodation, room booking, select the hostel, block, room type, room, and confirm by selecting book. For resident students, log into the portal, go to accommodation, under residency, select resident to register. For non-resident students, log in the portal, go to accommodation, under residency, select non-resident to register. Registration of students and courses are done online through each student's portal. Students must log into the portal at studentportal.egerton.ac.ke to self-register with finance. Once in your profile, go to the left, you'll find finance registration, click on register. If the student is unable to log in, it means the student has not been admitted. Check with admissions office. Your login username is your registration number and the password is the same registration number. The characters on the registration number must be in capital letters. Once logged into your profile, you can change the password. ARMS will not allow you to proceed and book the units with incomplete fee payment. Units are subject to be done in an academic register. It is advisable that you select the units after you go through the faculty orientation to avoid booking the wrong units. The head of department will guide you on this matter. Unit booking period is set in the ARMS systems, and students are advised to start booking from the date it is set. Go to your profile, select unit registration, and confirm if the units are correct. If you need help, contact your head of department. Confirmation of the unit is done by ticking in the checkbox given to the right. Deferment, if you want to defer studies for whatever reason, log into your profile and go to deferment option, indicate the year and semester of deferment and the time for reporting back. Before you submit, attach relevant supportive documents, if any. Once admitted, you'll be issued with an Egerton University corporate email address for communication purpose. Adjusting to COVID-19 and teaching remotely is no easy task. We are discerning which tools will work best for you and our goals. To enable you access classes through remote teaching and e-learning, you must have a smartphone and a laptop. E-learning will be conducted via the modular object-oriented dynamic learning environment, commonly referred to as the Moodle platform. It is an online, user-friendly private learning space full of engaging activities where you'll find uploaded material for you to download and read. Egerton University, in partnership with Kenya Education Network Trust, KENET, have engaged Safaricom on subsidized internet bundles and zero rating of academic sites for academic staff and students. Whitelisting of education websites and mobile numbers for students is ongoing with Safaricom. Safaricom is offering special educational internet bundles of 10 GB for Kenya shillings 500 per month. This will be restricted to whitelisted education websites, for example, the KENET web conferencing portal, institution learning management portals, the library portals, and other repositories. Once admitted at the university, you'll be issued with a registration number and a corporate email address to enable you enroll for the Safaricom discounted e-learning bundles found on this site, https://registration.kennet.or.ke/registration. Web conferencing classes involve face-to-face interactions between the lecturers and students. It will be conducted via Zoom and the big blue button hosted at the Kenya Education Network Trust, KENNET, to which we are a member of the member institution. To download and install Zoom, type in your browser zoom.us and press enter. Scroll down the page until the bottom, click on download. Under Zoom client for meetings, click on download button. Choose the location in your device to save the Zoom executable file. Open your file at the saved location and double-click on it to set it up. This will install Zoom application on your device. On airborne and contact precautions, you are required to wear a filtering face piece respirator, an air purifying respirator, or a surgical mask for COVID-19 droplet protection at all the time. Do not forget to read the student handbook. It contains general information on academic programs, policies, student services, as well as available facilities at Egerton University. Finally, as you prepare to start your career path at Egerton University, always remember your future is not a miracle, but a harvest of the choices you make. Good morning, Egerton first-year students. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to Egerton University. My name is Dr. Phoebe Feather, and I'm here to receive your questions regarding ICT department. Welcome. Okay. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yes, you are speaking to Ilana Fedo.
Yes.
Yes. Question: is there still registration for the incoming student for the freshers?
Is there?
Is there still registration for the freshers who are incoming? Hello?
I've not gotten your question clearly.
I'm asking, is there still registration for the freshers?
Okay. Maybe I'll take several questions, then I can answer together.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing.
I'm saying I'll take several questions, then I can answer together. Just hold on a bit.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Frida calling from Embu.
Yes.
So I'm kindly requesting whether you could kindly repeat on those booking of hotels.
Sorry, can you come up again?
I'm kindly requesting whether you just repeat on booking of hotels.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, for booking of hostel, this is a process that comes after you have registered as a student with us. You paid your fees, and then once admitted, the hostels are given to you by a hostel accommodation facility team. So for that, you have to pay the hostel fee. The hostel fee is paid as per the room that you choose. You are given several choices to select from. So depending on the room that you want or you select, you are given an appropriate hostel as per that. Now that depends on how much you can be able to afford. There are variations in that. Assuming you can afford a fee of 5,000 hostel, then you are given for 5,000. If you can afford for 3,500, then you are allocated for 3,500, and so on. For first years, again, you don't have to book the rooms from outside. That is meant for continuing students. That you are allocated once you are on campus. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Ayub calling from Nyandarua.
Yes, Ayub.
There is this issue about the booking of hostels.
Yes.
Where I heard that the second and subsequent years, students, there is a way that they can book you after you book a room. How can you prevent it as first years, because we have not run the tricks yet?
For first years, nobody will unbook your room. So it is allocated to you as you come in, unless the mischievous ways that you are doing yourself to give away your room. Nobody will unbook your room. And if you have a problem with that, there is the halls officer. You go to the halls officer, and then they'll be able to assist you in the event that you find something is not right with your hostel.
What about?
Yes.
What about if I am allocated to a room which I'm not wishing to stay? But if I'm allocated to a motel and I want to maybe to go to Uganda or another hostel?
It will depend with the amount you paid. So if you paid for that particular hostel, you'll be given as per the amount you've paid.
Oh, fine, thank you.
Yeah. Hello? I'll address a few questions that have been sent to us. The first question is, how can one confirm that they are a student? Now, for you to confirm that you are a student of Egerton University, once you've uploaded your documents, you'll be sent a message from the university saying that you are now registered. Your documents have been received. From there onwards, you can proceed with the next step that comes up for you to be able to process. Hello?
Hello, morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, I'm requesting to know.
Yes.
The question is different from what you're addressing. Will the postgraduate department address the students from Masters and PhD today, or when will it be done?
May I know your name, please? And where you are calling from?
I'm Charles Mola calling from Wingi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for postgraduate student, you'll be given a date that will be confirmed to you on when you'll be addressed.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. So the second question here that I have says, must all fees be paid for the process to continue? Now, Registrar has just been here, and he alluded to this question. For you to be able to receive Egerton services, you must pay all the fees. So please, if you've not paid, organize and see how you can be able to pay the entire amount of the fees for you to get all essential services from Egerton University. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, may I know your question and where you're calling from?
I'm Joseph Muli from Nairobi.
Yes.
I was asking, since I paid my school fees, up to now, when I enter the site on online registration, it tells me that the site cannot be reached. What's the problem with that? Yes?
Okay, Joseph.
Yes?
If you've not received any message from us with regard to that, keep trying. Maybe it's because of the number of people that are uploading or accessing the site. So just keep trying. Yes.
So the online registration has not ended?
Not yet. It's still a continuing process until we get you up and running.
Every time I try and it says that the site cannot be reached. The site cannot be reached.
In addition to that, if you are having a problem, send your queries to self-care at egerton.ac.ke. There's somebody there. There's a technical person there who is responding to all your queries. He'll be able to...
At Egerton?
Self-care at egerton.ac.ke. In addition to that, we'll be giving you a number of email addresses as per faculties through which you can send queries if you are having problems. Then we'll sort it out.
Even now, I haven't registered, so I'll check on that.
Just keep checking, keep trying. If you have a problem, send an email to that email I've given you. Which faculty do you belong to?
Agriculture.
Agriculture. So check on the website. We'll be giving more information there on some more email addresses that you can use to reach us, and then we'll take care of you.
Okay. I'll send it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Then the third question we have is, can courses be changed online? Courses cannot be changed online. Registrar just told you once you have been admitted, you'll be given a period of 2 weeks. Within the period of 2 weeks is when you can be able to change your course if you want to. So keep checking for that period. I'm sure it's been listed on the website. Again, you'll be given a reply whether your course has been changed or it's been accepted. You've been accepted for change or not once you apply for the change. But currently, as at now, you cannot do that until the 2-week period. Until it's open, that window period is open, then you're allowed for 2 weeks to be able to change your course to whatever course you want to be able to study. The fourth question is, what is AMS? AMS is an academic record management system that we use at Egerton University to be able to keep all information regarding students, payment of your fees. Once you pay your fees, like once admitted, you realize that for you to be able to access whether you have finance issues, whether you paid all the fees, you can be able to go through the AMS to be able to find out whether now you have paid and you paid the fees fully or not. Any challenges regarding, for example, you want to defer your studies. We do not accept hard copies. You have to, again, go through the AMS system to be able to defer. Where, again, we've said you can be able to input the period that you want to defer, from which period to which period, and if you have any supporting documents towards that, then you have to add to that. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes. May I know your name and where you're calling from?
It's Aaron. I'm calling from Kericho.
Yes, Aaron.
Yeah, I've called to ask about the laptops you have just talked about.
Okay.
Is it a must for one to have them, or it's not a must?
Now, I indicated in my speech that you must have either an Android phone or a laptop. So if you can afford a laptop, it's well and good, and the better for you and better for us. We can easily be able to access you, and you can be able to access our content. But in the event that you can't, then you must have a smartphone. That will enable you to be able to read the content that you'll be downloading from the website that will be given by the lecturers. Now, for computer science students, we really encourage that you must have a laptop, because not only will you be studying in class, wherever you are outside the classroom, you're expected to continue studying and doing the necessary, say, programming classes that you'll have and all that. So it's encouraged that you have a laptop with you. So the next question is, hello?
Hello.
Yeah, may I know your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Dixon Odori Simali.
Yes.
Doing faculty of science.
Yes.
Just, I wanted to ask. I'm told that there are various different means of payment. For example, when I'm in faculty of science, faculty of arts, I'm told that we are paying different fees.
Yes.
So is it possible that you should through our email? Can you email us on how much are we supposed to pay? Because with the admission letter, with the admission letter, it brings the fixed amount that we are supposed to pay. So can we find the amount to pay? Since I'm told that the amounts are different depending on what course you're taking or what faculty that you are in.
Okay, I've gotten your question, but I believe in your admission letter, you've been indicated how much you are supposed to pay. So anything outside that, don't rely on hearsay here and there. The details of what you're supposed to pay is in your admission letter.
Sorry, I'm not getting
I'm saying, can you hear me? I'm saying the amount you are due to pay is indicated in your admission letter.
Yes.
Anything outside that, we may not know about it. So don't rely on hearsay from other people. The amount you are meant to pay is indicated in your admission letter. Okay?
Thank you, Doc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I have a question here that says, BSc Econstat, the username for registration of units not working. Kindly advise. The username and registration number is your admission number. Check for capital letters. If you have characters in the admission letter, check for capital letter. It must be in capital letters. And if you have any problem, check the emails that we'll be giving you on the website. Send the queries there. We'll be able to respond to them to help you out. Much of the time, you'll be working with the faculty resource persons, and they'll be checking these emails every day on a daily basis to be able to help you to make sure everything is okay. Yes? Hello? 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 I've cut. finish the questions. Hello?
Good morning.
Morning to you. May I know your name and where you're calling from?
Scarlett Njeri from Eldama Ravine.
Yes, Njeri.
I was asking about the registration form that we were supposed to upload.
Yes.
Among the forms that we were supposed to fill in the admission letter,
Yes.
which of them are we specifically supposed to upload?
The documents, the details on what you are supposed to upload is on the website, on the first year at Egerton. At egerton.ac.ke, you are supposed to fill that form. All the forms that are listed there, including that, you are supposed to fill it and then upload.
All of them?
Yes.
Thank you.
May I just add on that, probably some of you may be having problems of uploading the documents. Please check whether your documents are JPEG or either PDF files. I had some questions earlier saying that they are not able to load their documents because of various reasons. So ensure it's either a JPEG file, PDF file, or PNG files. Hello?
Hello.
Yes. May I know your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Brenda from Kirinyaga.
Yes, Brenda.
I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Paying my school fees in form of a banker's check.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me to leave the check and take a photo of the check, which I was going to prove when reporting. Now I wanted to ask, how am I going to prove that I paid the fees so that I can register?
When you paid, they didn't give you any receipt of some kind?
No, they said that our admissions were not yet, I guess they were not yet on the railway.
Okay, so when you log onto the system, when you log into your profile, once you are admitted, are you able to do that?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, so you go to finance module there, then you can be able to check whether your fee has been paid or not, or if you have any balance. In the ARM system, log into your portal, then go to finance registration, check whether you have any fee balance or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe just to repeat once more, once you log onto the system, you load your documents, you check for admission. Once you're admitted, you receive documents from us saying that we've received the documents you've uploaded. Then you are admitted into ARMS system. There you are able to log into your student portal. There you can use your student admission number as your username and password. From there, you can now be able to access the entire ARM system. You can check either whether you want to defer, finance section, whether you paid your fees, details, and all that. You can be able to access that. Then moving on from there, once you have been oriented at faculty level, you'll be told which units you'll be doing for this academic semester. Now, based on that, you go back to your portal, and then you can book the units that you're supposed to do. As I had indicated earlier, to book the units, you're supposed to tick on the units that have been, that you'll find in your portal. In the event that any of the units, or you're having a problem with the units, you are not sure of the unit, get in touch with your head of department. Through the faculty, get in touch with the head of department. They'll be able to guide you on what units you are meant to be doing for this given semester. Hello?
Hello, I'm Dorcas from Makueni.
Yes, Dorcas.
I'm asking, I'm aiming to do some intervarsity transfer.
Yes.
And I had paid the fees for the course I had admitted to.
Mm-hmm.
What if in the case of after the transfer, the fees happen?
Hello? I think I lost the caller, but I imagine he wanted to ask on fee payment after interfaculty transfer, how much you are meant to pay, something like that. Now, in case there is an increase in fee, you'll be advised, depending on the course that you are going to do. The registrar's office will guide you if there is any additional fee that you are meant to pay as per the course you have been transferred to. Just to repeat again, maybe for those who are just coming in, first you have to load your documents on the website. After that, you'll be admitted into the ARM system by admission office. From there, you are able to log into your profile, check the status of your finance section, admission, hostels, options will be available there in that particular profile. So you can be able to check the status. Once you've done even your exams, you'll be able to see the details of your results that will be posted there much later, how you performed in the course of the semester. Then for unit registration, we advise that you wait until faculty orientation period. You'll be advised on which courses you are supposed to do in the semester. So based on that, you'll go to your portal. You tick on the units that you are supposed to be doing in this particular semester. If you are not sure of any course, consult your head of department. They'll be able to guide you on which issues, or rather which particular course that is not right, or which one maybe you are feeling that it's not right and it is right. They'll be able to guide you on what you are supposed to be doing. From the ICT department for that important session. I want to believe, students, that your queries have been answered. We are still reminding you that you can use our call center 0711082444. You can also use our Twitter handle, Egerton Uni Kenya. Subscribe on our YouTube, Egerton University Official. Like our Facebook, Egerton University Transforming Lives Through Quality Education. Visit our website, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke. And you can also join our Zoom. The ID and the passcode are on the website. We have just been added another number. You can use the email selfcare
egerton.ac.ke for all your queries, and you will be answered. We want to be entertained a bit by our very own Egerton University Mwanzo Music Band. And this, as I said earlier, is a band of students. And as a first-year student, when you get to the university, find out how you can be able to be part and parcel of this band. So let us be entertained. Band, please.
Anayekwenda kwa nguvu za damu. nimekwenda kwa nguvu za damu. Usiniweke pembeni mama, ingawa wako wengi wazuri mami, lakini nimekuchagua wewe. Tabia yako sawa na sura yako, nimeridhika kuwa na wewe. Sagana unipeleke mama, ukawaone wazazi wako mama, na sisi pia tufike mami, ukawaone baba na mama. Mwisho na kuombea salama afro, mpaka siku tutaponana. Sagana, usiniweke pembeni mama, ingawa wako wengi wazuri mami, lakini nimekuchagua wewe. Sagana unipeleke sura yako, nimeridhika kuwa na wewe. Sagana unipeleke mama, ukawaone wazazi wako mama, na sisi pia tufike mami, ukawaone baba na mama. Mengine mengi sisemi mama, uamuzi ninakuachia wewe. Mwisho na kuombea salama afro, mpaka siku tutaponana.
Thank you, Mwanzo Music Band, Egerton University. We have really enjoyed ourselves. I hope you have also enjoyed yourself wherever you are. We will now continue with our program. Remember, this is the virtual orientation for first years 2021 academic year. I would like to remind us that the call center is still active. The call center number is 0711082444. Our Twitter handle is Egerton Uni Kenya. Subscribe on our YouTube, Egerton University Official. Like our Facebook, Egerton University, transforming lives through quality education. Visit our website, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke. Use our email, selfcare@egerton.ac.ke for any queries. And of course, we have the Zoom meeting going on. Our ID and passcode is on the website. Thank you very much again, first years, for your patience. We are continuing with our program. You have just listened to the ICT department by Dr. Phoebe Feather. We now are moving on to our next session. And in our midst, we are going to listen to HELB. We have an officer from HELB. We will be listening to him. Kindly, all your queries on HELB, direct once again to the call center so that they can be answered at this point. So I take this opportunity to invite our officer from HELB. Karibu sana.
I want to specifically talk about what Higher Education Loans Board does to students and the Republic in general. Higher Education Loans Board is mandated to finance students pursuing higher education in recognized universities and TVET institutions recognized by Commission of University Education. The criteria for application of Higher Education Loans Board are: first, you have to be of mature, meaning you have to have a national ID in order to apply our products. We have various products on our platform where there are applications for undergraduate, fresh applicants. These are products meant for those new applicants who are joining universities. And the requirements for these are: one, you have to have a national ID. Secondly, an email that is effective, that is you can access it effectively. Once on our website, you log in, you will have to visit any available cyber. Our available website is www.HELB, which is help.co.ke. Once you log in, you will be prompted to use your national ID as it appears with the first name, where your details will pull. Then you will click in on, you will insert in your active email, after which a link will be sent directly to your email. Under your email, you will have to activate a link that has been sent to your email. You will be required from that end to update your application, you update your profile, after which you will access the first time application. There are various requirements where you will be required to have, where first are your parents' details, that is your father and the mother. For those issues, like for those students who don't have either of them, we have various options where you can choose either single, mother or father, either deceased, and some of the requirements that will be required, you have to attach as per the checklist. For those applicants who are government sponsored, you'll be required to have bank, you will be required to have a bank account as per, and this should not be a SACCO. It should be mandatory a bank account where you'll be prompted to insert during your applications. The requirements for applications for first-time applicants are you should have an ID, secondly an active email, third both parents' IDs, fourth guarantors' IDs, KCSE result slip, admission letter, and which will aid you to apply our loans to the last part. Once you are done with the application process from our portal, you will be required to submit, after which an automatic admission, the preview form will be sent to your email. At the same time, you'll have to print. There are various requirements which will be required to be attached the form with as per the checklist in the last page. You will notice this year there is a difference from last year's application where we've expunged the chief's stamped and signatures and pastors and priests. Now we only need, from that part, we only have the advocates and various signatories which are required after the application process. Once that is done, the application form will be required, will be attached to the mandatory attachments, and then we have 3 specific places where you can submit the form. The first place is, at the moment, our Huduma centers available in the 28 Huduma centers countrywide. Secondly is the mezzanine floor, which is our headquarters Nairobi. And third is a secured courier services. That is, for example, G4S, Wells Fargo, and the rest. Those that are registered, where we can, even the poster is also registered. You can use those available services, and your form will be delivered right at our centers and offices. For those few remarks, I think that is what we have for you as on matters concerning HELB. Good morning. I'm Nixon Rotich from Higher Education Loans Board, and I'm here to respond your questions on matters pertaining HELB. Welcome. I would like to answer some of the questions that have been posted online. And one of them has asked us that, can someone apply for HELB before joining campus? These questions is a yes or no. First, it is a yes if you have an admission letter and the requisite documents, as stated earlier. That is, you must have an ID, as this is a loan, and a loan you have to engage with someone who is mature. And mature in this case here means someone who has an ID and is able to, someone who has an ID and is able to proceed with the application. And then no on matters where if you don't have the requisite documents, most probably the ID, then you can't proceed with the application. Hello?
Hello.
Yes? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Yes, what's your question? Do you have a question?
Yeah, I was asking,
Yes.
can self-sponsored students be part of the HELB?
Yes, they are part of HELB.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And then number 2, when is the deadline for application of HELB loan? Now, we have various deadlines because we have a lot of products. And specifically for first years who are applying, currently applying, the applications at the moment will run up to 31st December 2020. That is at the end of this year. And then some of the questions that students mostly do have, we have various platforms where you can reach us, i.e., the first one is *642#. That is where, after registration, you can track your application through that USSD code, *642#.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
This is Alfred Champagne calling from Kitui.
Yes.
Just, I need to ask that after I have submitted my loan form.
Yes.
With all the things which is required in the form.
Yes.
How long will it take to know that my application is valid in HELB?
Now, through the portal that you used while applying the loan application,
yeah,
all the progresses will be updated there. Now you'll be checking the progress of the application through through the portal. Or alternatively, but the Huduma centers that we have at the moment, that is the 28 that you can find help services.
Yeah.
You can visit there at your own convenience,
and
you'll be assisted on the updates of the application form.
Thank you.
And then on other issues, on some of the. Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr.
Yes, I'm fine.
Good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sir.
Yes,
Good
yes,
afternoon.
yes.
So I'm Dixon Oduri Kimani.
Yes.
I had applied for the higher loan board.
Yes.
But how will I be sure that you will cater for my fee?
Now, this is on your application. There is an amount that you requested that you need it.
Yeah.
But our minimum is 40,000 and maximum 40,000. The minimum allocation will be 40,000 and the maximum will be 60,000 based on the application form that you forwarded to us. Now, if you are a government sponsored, you will find that some of the money will be paid to your upkeep, to the bank account that you provided us with. And the other 4,000 will be paid to school as first semester. And second semester, half of the same 4,000 will be paid, meaning out of your total allocation per year, 8,000 will be paid twice. 8,000 will be paid, but in 2 tranches of 4,000.
Sorry, I'm not getting you. Can you repeat the last sentence?
I'm saying out of your total allocation per year, we will pay 8,000 to institution.
8,000
to institution. But in 2 tranches of 4,000 per semester 1, 4,000 semester 2. Is that okay? And then what remains what remains from the 8,000 is also, for example, if you are allocated 40,000, let us use an example of 40,000 as an allocation. You will find that we'll pay 4,000 semester 1, 4,000 semester 2. Is that okay? And then we are remaining now with 32,000.
32,000, yeah.
Yes, the 32,000 now will be subdivided into 2 also.
Yeah.
The 2, now it will be 16, 16. Yes, is that correct? Now we will pay 16,000 to your account as semester 1. And then 15,500 semester 2. Now, somebody will ask, where is the other 500?
Yeah, other 500.
When you on your application, there is some fee that is charged for 500 on that per financial year, per academic year, for example. Now that is why you'll find that the second semester payment will be less by 500.
Oh, I understand.
Yes,
and
if you have the 16,000 plus 15,500 plus the 8,000 and then the 500 will add up to the total of 40,000.
Yeah. And
yes,
since the school wants to clear the semester fee, when will the money come?
Now we will have to process your application forms. Yes, are you getting me?
I'm getting you,
yes,
but
once we process them, you know, when you will be on joining the institution, you have to pay the first, and then we will have to give as a top-up, on which some of the student uses their what we will allocate them as fee. But at the moment, you know, most of you are at home, and we always process payment based on communication from institutions. Now, if we will receive communication that you are in sessions, then we will process the payments.
Do not be worried that you have my document or you don't have my document.
Yeah. Now we will process your form and inform you on what allocations are.
It is all right. And for any inquiries, what line should I call or how will I do?
On how to get us? Now you can reach us via different platforms. I can give you the various platforms that you can reach us. First one is Udoma Center. And then secondly is contact center at help.co.ke. And then a phone call is 0711.
Sorry, let me write it down.
0711 052 052 and then 000 000. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Repeat. I'm Dixon Odori Somali, and I'm very grateful.
Welcome. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
My name is Kent Warren from Nairobi.
Yes.
Concerning the health topic, you said that 8,000 in total is deducted from the total location.
Yes.
So I'm asking if you have paid all the fee, by chance you've paid all the fee, is that money still allocated to you? Is it deducted, or do you get a chance to use it all?
On such matters,
yes.
For example, on Egerton platform, your student portal at Egerton, you will find that what you've paid is updated in your portal. Is it right?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Yes, and then when we process the payment and pay to institution, hello?
Yes.
Yes, you will find that what is paid to institution will run as an excess, which will be utilized in the second semesters or preceding years.
Okay.
Meaning the money will remain unless after completion will be reversed back to HELB. After, if you have completed and cleared with the institution and you have an excess amount, then that will be reversed back to HELB, under which we will reduce your allocation by what we will receive as reversal, as unutilized funds from the institution. Now, if we had allocated you, for example, 40,000, and then we've paid the institution the 40,000, and you have an excess in your school as 40, out of your total allocation, we will reduce that 40,000 that was reversed back by the institution as unutilized.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Aye. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes?
May I speak to the HELB representative?
Yes. Introduce yourself.
This is Kennedy Etienne from Kisumu.
Yes.
Now, a question of mine is, are we going to receive the allocation by the start of the semester?
Yes, once we process, you know, the institution has to contact us that you are in session is when we will process the payment. Yes, now we will have to get a confirmation from the institution that you've reported or you are currently in session and proceeding with the education is when now we'll process your payment and pay you and the institution as well. Yes.
So how will I know that I have received money from HELB?
Just after application, there is a portal that you registered with us during the application process. You will track your application through that portal. Or visit the Huduma Center that is nearest you and contact. You'll give them your ID and they'll assist you to give you how far your application form is.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'll proceed with some questions. Number one is, when will the money be available? I've answered this where the money will be available through you checking your progress through the portal as and when your application has been processed, allocated, but payment will be done according to institution confirming that you joined and currently proceeding with your studies. And then number two, can someone change the amount they... Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, introduce yourself and then ask your question.
I am Dennis.
Yes.
I was asking.
Yes.
There was a time we were taking the online application of the HELB.
Yes.
So, because you have said there are some forms you are supposed now to take and get signed and take them to the
Centers, yes.
Are we going to apply now again?
Now there is a difference.
Yes.
For those applying as first time, then there is a form that you have to print and submit to us.
Okay.
And then your question is directed to those who are applying for the second time, third, and fourth, and those continuing students. Those ones are done via online, and there is no form that you can print through. Once you have submitted, there is a confirmation through an SMS confirmation that confirms that you have applied successfully, and a serial number is provided through the SMS under the phone that you registered with us during the application process.
So those forms are being downloaded from the HELB site?
All applications are done through our website or through the USSD code that I've provided earlier. That is *642#.
Okay.
Yes. Now, for those applying for the second time or continuing students, they are using the HELB app or the USSD code. But for someone who is applying as first time, then you'll have to do the application through the cyber. A form will be printed, and then you will be guided by the checklist available on the second last page at the moment, which will aid you to comply with it before submission to any listed centers or our listed platforms that you can deliver your form to.
Okay.
And then I was going on with some of the questions. Number 2 is, can someone change the amount they had selected indicated during the application? These can be answered. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, introduce yourself and pose your questions.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Yes, introduce yourself and then pose your question for answer so that I can answer it.
I was asking about the register talking about the
yes.
On the submitting of the forms, forms.
Yes.
And he hasn't talked about the 28 Huduma Center. So I don't. Yes. Can you mention the exact Huduma Center?
Where do you come from? Where do you come from?
From Migori.
Migori.
Yes.
We have an Huduma Center, HELB officer at Migori Huduma Center. You can visit that place. We have a number of them. Example is Migori, and then Kisii, Kisumu, Kakamega, Bungoma, West Pokot, Nakuru, Garissa, Turkana, Nairobi, Meru, and the likes. It's a number of them.
And what about in Homa Bay?
Homa Bay. We don't have a HELB service there.
Okay, another question.
Yes.
What about, there are some of us
yes.
who applied for ID.
Yes. I will continue with, can someone change the amount they had selected indicated during application? Once you've done and allocated during your first application, we have another platform where there is a form that you always apply after allocation if you are not contented with what we allocated you. And this form is called loan review stroke appeal. This loan review stroke appeal allows you to apply for revision or additional amount from what you had been allocated. Now, once we process these applications, your first applications, we will open a window where those who are not contented with what they were allocated can apply for a review. They'll have to submit that application, we'll process and inform them on successful. Good afternoon.
Yes, Mr. Reti.
Yes, good afternoon.
Mr. Reti.
Yes. Good afternoon. Introduce yourself and where you come from and then pose your question.
Mr. Reti.
Yes.
I think we have any help desk in Busia. We have a lot of students coming from Busia. Do you think that's fair?
For now, it is an ongoing process, and we will at least do something on that
to that? Because we have a lot of students coming from Busia and it's very serious going to Bungoma and I'm coming to Busia.
Yes, we understand that issue.
You're right.
Yes, and we are working to make sure that at least something will be done so that you have an officer there to assist you on various cases there. Yeah. Aye. And then number 3, when will help money be out? You can track your application through the various platforms we've given you, and we will advise you once the payments have been done. And our communications are always done through the mobile phone you provided us during the application process. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm Brian from Kisi.
Yes.
While I was filling the help form,
yes,
okay, there was some minor errors in the name of school.
Yes.
Okay, and we never noticed it. So I came to realize it when I had already downloaded the form.
Yes.
And when we went for updating,
yes,
okay, the portal refused to update.
Yes.
So I was told when I was submitting the form to Duma Center, I should ask for assistance.
Yes.
But those guys refused to listen to me.
Yes. What I know, at the moment,
yeah,
what you can do, you know, once you apply,
yeah,
the information is first goes to servers. You understand that? Once now they are migrated to the system, it will allow us now to make the changes.
Yeah.
Now, if, for example, I'm applying it today,
yeah,
I don't, that cannot be accessible through our system instantly, but just it is after the server first before it is transferred to the system for us to view directly. Now what you will do, you will scan us the admission letter,
yeah,
and ensure to include your ID number, because we can't proceed without your ID number. We'll do the amendments as per the admission letter that you will scan us through the email contact center at helb.co.ke. There is a copy that you retain on your application, right?
yeah.
There is our email, official email, because there is a difference between contact center. There is an R before E. Yes, now email us through that, include your ID number, and changes will be done.
Okay.
So.
Good afternoon, first years once again. I hope your questions on HELB have been answered. Continue using our platforms for more questions and help. We now have two very important facilitations remaining. We have the library. It is important for you to understand how the library is going to work, especially now that you're going to have online classes. And then we will have finance. All those queries that you have been asking about finance will also be answered. So I want to usher in the library. Let us have library department giving us the facilitation.
As Egerton University Library, we have a university library system composed of several libraries. We have the main library, which is located at the main campus. We have also the first library, that is the Faculty of Arts and Social Services Library. Then we have Faculty of Education Library, located at FedCoast. And we have also J.D. Rockefeller Library, located at Utafiti. In Nakuru town, we have the main library, which is located at a building called Pawani. Then we have also Faculty of Health Science Library, which is serving the Faculty of Health students. We have also the Faculty of Law Library, serving the Faculty of Law students. We have also the Nairobi City Campus Library, and then we have Records Management Center, which is located at the main campus. This is a center for where a university keeps the records for posterity purposes. The vision of the library is to become a center of excellence in terms of providing information needs for research, teaching, and learning purposes. The mission of the library is to support teaching, learning, and research. We have specific purposes for the library, and these are to select and acquire information resources, to process or to organize them in a way that it is accessible to the readers, and then to provide access to these information resources to our library users. We also preserve this information needs so that they are available for future, present and future needs. We also do instruction to our library users so that they can know how to navigate or use information resources that are available to them. You are required to report any misuse of our information resources. You are required also to make suggestions in case you need an information material that is not available in the library so that we can plan for acquisition for them. Then you are required to make use of complaint box in case you have a need which you feel the library should address. We have provided a complaint box and suggestion box, and make use of them so that we can serve you better. So at this juncture, I take this opportunity once again on behalf of the University Librarian to welcome you to use our library services and make any inquiry that you feel you needs to be addressed.
Good afternoon once again, students. I know it's been a long day, but we keep on saying that tough times don't last. People do. So I believe you're tough people and you will last through the session. We have one more session to go. Library, you will learn more about it when you are on campus. They will give you a library tour. You'll be given library cards when you report on campus. Meanwhile, we will continue informing you of what is expected of you for library through the platforms that I have been giving you. I want to remind you that our call center remains active up to 5 p.m. So you can continue calling 07110824 444. You can continue subscribing, visiting our website, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke. And you can also use the email selfcare@egerton.ac.ke so that you can be able to get your queries answered. We are supposed to be talking to finance next. All those issues on finance will be answered in a few moments. But I would like to give you the program for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be having faculties, and listen very keenly because you will log in when it comes to your faculty. If you want to transfer to another faculty, it would also be important for you to log in when that faculty will be presenting. So we have tomorrow 2 faculties. We will have the Faculty of Agriculture. Their presentation will be in the morning from 10:30 to 12:30. Then in the afternoon, we will have FEDCOS. FEDCOS stands for Faculty of Education and Community Studies. Their session will be from 2:30 to 4:30. Then we shall have on 21st, we will have Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Then we shall also have Faculty of Health Sciences from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. On 24th, we shall have Faculty of Science, 10:30 to 12:30 p.m. So those students in the Faculty of Science, kindly note, Monday 24th, 10:30 to 12:30 a.m. Then the same Monday, Faculty of Commerce, 2:30 to 4:30 a.m. Then we will have on 25th, Tuesday, August, we will have Faculty of Law, 10:30 to 12:30. In the afternoon, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. On Wednesday, 26th of August, we will have Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Surgery, and in the afternoon, the Institute of Women, Gender, and Developmental Studies, and Development Studies. So I hope you have noted when your faculty will be presenting. We are saying, if you don't belong to a particular faculty, it's not a must for you to attend that faculty. But should you have interest in a particular faculty, then you can log in to that faculty. Assuming you have been called for Arts and Social Sciences, but you want to change to education. So it means you have to log in to Arts and Social Sciences and also log in to education faculty so that you are able to hear and understand what they're talking about to help you change your course. We had said, or the registrar had told you earlier on, that we will give you 2 weeks after the orientation to change your program. So it is important for you to join the program that you'd want to change to, or the program that you belong to. So take note that faculties begin from tomorrow. All those queries that you have been asking us about faculties will be answered in your respective faculties. So kindly join in at the right time, on the right date. So we have our final speaker of today, the finance department. All those queries that we have been asking about finance, should I pay all fees? How much fees should I pay? Will I be a student if I pay fees or not? Should now be directed to the personnel from finance, who will be speaking to us in a minute's time. So I want to kindly welcome the speaker from finance department. Karibu sana.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I take this opportunity to welcome you to Egerton University and congratulate you on making it this far in your academic journey. My name is Ouma Moses. I'm the head of finance at Egerton University. The role of finance department is twofold. One is to collect all revenue for the university, and two, to incur expenditure lawfully on behalf of the university. But it is in that first role that connects you students and ourselves. It is our duty, and it's my duty, to ensure you pay your fees. It is your right to receive services of academic, but you must pay your fees on time. So that is what I'm here to remind you to do. Not only to pay fees, but to also register as a student. It's only that there is a connection between the fees payment and the registration. When you log into your student portal and you want to register, you will realize there's a step called finance registration, at which point you must be able to click that point to register as a student. But that registration at finance step will not become possible if you have not paid all your fees. So I encourage you to get to the nearest bank and pay your fees. Our main bank is KCB Bank. If you walk into any branch, we have pre-printed deposit slips already with our account numbers. So you just click to check which account you want to pay money to, depending on which campus you are admitted to. For example, if you are at Nakuru Town campus, you will find a Nakuru Town campus account indicated. You just make a tick against it and you deposit your fees there. We have direct link between the KCB Bank and Egerton financial system. So immediately you pay your fees, it will reflect real time in your student portal, and if you will be able to see that you are paid. In terms of knowing how much money you are supposed to pay, log into your portal. You will find an item called My Fee Structure. The fee structures are different depending on which program you are admitted to. So you will find an amount equivalent for your fee structure, and that is the amount you are supposed to pay. Fees is payable per semester, not annually. So you will find your fees broken down: year 1, semester 1, year 1, semester 2. You are only required to pay for year 1, semester 1, and that's sufficient for you to register. But if you are able and willing to pay for the whole year fees, or even for your entire academic life fees in advance, we will be glad to receive that and keep it for you. Then you just study. There are students who have financial problems. We have there's a support system that can help. One, you can apply to Higher Education Loans Board. I'm sure you are familiar with that process. You just get to HELB portal and you're able to apply for your loans and even bursaries through HELB. We have other sponsors like Ratansi Educational Trust Fund and other donors. We also have the CDF across your respective constituencies. We have county government that support students in the university. You can get in touch with them. In the event that you are being supported by either the county government or the CDF, we require that the CDF or the county government sends the check direct to the university, not to give it to you. Just send it by G4S or any other courier service to the university, accompanied with a schedule indicating the student registration number, the student name, and the amount against each student. And we will immediately receive that money and allocate it accordingly, and you will see the money credited to your portal. We also have a support system within the university, but this would be applicable if you are to join. If you are to join once you are on campus, we have a work-study program through the Dean of Students Office that usually assists needy students. But now, since you are not on campus physically, you'll have to wait to enjoy that facility later on. Otherwise, my role is simply to welcome you to Egerton and wish you a fruitful stay. I was also a student here in the late 90s and early 2000s, and I've never regretted being a student here. So please feel that you're in the right place, and mine is to just thank you and welcome. In case you have a question, an email address has been provided. And please send in your email addresses, send in your questions through that email address, students.finance@egerton.ac.ke. We will respond to all your questions, and I hope things will get clearer thereafter. Thank you so much, and once again, welcome to Egerton University.
Afternoon. My name is Charles Wanjohi. I'm the Deputy Finance Officer, and I'm the person who is in charge of the student finances. So I'm here today to answer to all your queries regarding finance. So the role of student finance, maybe I can talk briefly about the student finance. The role of student finance is to ensure that all the funds, that all the money that you pay to Egerton goes to towards your fees and also the money from your sponsors. So ours is always to ensure that whatever you pay reflects in your student portal. And also we are there to make sure that we answer all your queries that you have pertaining to your student accounts. Usually we have a lot of queries regarding the fee statements. So I can also help you to understand the fee statement, because that is the document that you are going to interact with it, and we'll be able to tell you how much you owe or how much the university owe you. So usually any money that you pay goes direct to your account, and it is usually shown as a positive figure. Any other money that you pay will be shown as a credit. In finance we call it credit, but you will find a bracket or a minus. A minus should not worry you. It means that is the money that you have paid to university. Any other money that we want you to pay is shown as a debit, or what we call the invoices, a positive. So anytime you get your fee statement, kindly be able to see and analyze those figures in your account. And usually the fees is paid per semester, and for those in the health sciences, they pay per terms. So ensure at the beginning of the semester, or the first 2 weeks, you make payment of the fees that you are meant to pay to cater for your semester, maybe to avoid disappointment, because usually we don't allow students to sit for exams without clearing their fees. So always make sure that you pay all your fees. So I'm here today to answer your queries regarding finance. Feel free to ask. Regarding how much the fees that you are meant to pay, kindly take note that fees is variable. It depends on the course that you are taking, and also whether you are government-sponsored student or you are what we call the SSP or self-sponsored. So the question regarding the fees payable, I'll tell you, maybe you consult your admission letter, or you can log on to student.portal.egerton.ac.ke, and usually you use your admission number as the username, and the default password is the same. So you copy that downwards, then you'll find some details. You go to finance, and there you can click Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, my name is Gida.
Yes.
I am from Makwen.
Yeah, welcome to Egerton.
Thank you. In the registration, I uploaded my documents before I sent the documents to the episode. It was announced in the admission letter. So I would like to know whether my registration will go through.
Pardon? You have loaded what?
The documents. That is the admission letter, the ID, the job slip.
I'm there.
I did it before I sent the fee.
So that question will direct to the academic division. So I can only be able to answer regarding the finance. So the registrar office is going to answer that question.
We need to do it now, or I just wait.
We'll forward that question. And maybe you can also do an email to RACA, that is RACA, RACA at Egerton .ac.ke. Yeah.
The RA, the PA, should it be capitalized or not that?
Those are lower cases.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I just send my issue into that email and then.
Yeah, please raise that issue to them, and we'll be able to answer you immediately.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, I'm Langat from Baringo.
Yes, Langat?
My question is concerning the payment of the fee.
Yes.
You said we can pay through two banks?
Yeah.
The Kenya Commercial Bank and the Cooperative Bank.
Yeah.
The Kenya Commercial Bank has the agents, they call them tiny agents.
Yes.
Can we pay through them or it's just through the branch of the bank?
The fee can be paid through the agents.
Okay.
But we usually advise students to pay through the bank.
The branch of the bank?
You can pay through any branch of KCB.
Okay.
And you pay to the fee collection account.
Yes.
And the advantage is that when you pay through the branch, the money reflects your account immediately.
Okay, so you don't advise us to pay through the tiny agent?
I'll advise you strongly to pay through the branch, but if the branch is very far, you can always maybe pay through that, and then you can maybe do an email to students.finance at egerton.ac.ke.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm okay. Welcome to Egerton.
Yes, I'm from Kalume, and I was asking whether I can use any of the KCB branch in the country, or I use the one which you stated in the admission letter.
You pay fees to any branch of KCB.
Oh.
The only thing you need to do is to indicate as the Egerton branch, as where you are going to pay fees. But fees, you don't have to come to Egerton branch to make payment of the fees.
Yes.
Kindly visit any KCB branch.
So if if I go there to the KCC branch, I just give them my details?
Give them your details.
Yes.
You do have your registration number?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, please remember to indicate your admission number.
Yes.
But the KCB is going to advise you to which account that you are going to pay. But you can also check in your admission letter.
And the through mobile man, is it possible to pay fees through mobile man?
There is a pay bill.
Yes.
Which is 691,021.
Yes.
And you put your account as your admission number.
Yes.
But remember to put everything in capitals.
Yes.
But I strongly advise you to pay through the branch.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, too.
How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Cheriot Gideon.
Yes, Cheriot.
Yes, I was inquiring that I have already paid my fees.
Yes.
Yes, how would I know that it has been reflected in my account?
So, to know whether the fees are reflected in your account,
Yes.
kindly go to the internet. You can also use your smartphone.
Yes, I can use my smartphone.
And then type student portal.
I type which portal?
Student
portal.
Portal is written as POR TAL.
Yes.
Egerton.
Egerton.
.ac.ke.
.ac.ke.
It will bring a certain window.
Yes.
So it will ask you to put your username.
Username, which should be the username?
Which is your admission number.
Admission number appearing in the admission letter or what?
Yes, yes.
It has been written registration number.
Yeah, that is the one.
Yeah.
So you copy that.
Uh-huh.
Then it has been set default as the password default is the same as your registration number.
The password will be the same as the registration number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we advise students maybe once you log in,
Yes.
it's good to always, because that is your personal account,
Yeah.
always maybe change to any other password.
Yes.
Then you go to finance, you will see where there is the fee, the student fee statement.
Student finance.
Yeah, student finance.
Yes.
There is the fee statement.
Fee statement.
Yeah, you click and view.
I click and view.
Yeah. In case it has not yet reflected,
Yes.
kindly do an email.
Through an email.
I'm saying if it has not reflected,
Yes.
do an email
Yeah.
to students with an S at the end.
Student with a?
Students .finance at egerton.ac.ke.
At egerton.ac.ke.
Yeah, and then we'll be able to answer you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Mr. Charles.
How are you?
I'm very fine. What about you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Well, pardon?
I want to politely ask.
Yes.
Why are we asked to pay the whole fee and yet we are not accessing the whole services of the school?
Which services are you not accessing?
For example, like the bundles we are using for our, the bundles, we are accessing the internet for our bundles and everything. Like the smartphone, I'm the one who bought it, the bundles, I'm the one who bought it, and yet the school fees, I'm advised to pay the whole school fees. So, can you advise us on that? Or can you tell maybe the vice chancellor at least to subsidize the school fees so that
it can be able for all of us.
Okay, I understand your concern, but maybe you know these are very unique times, So maybe I'll be able to raise your concern with the offices, higher offices, But just know that we'll be able to offer you the teaching. So the services maybe that you are not going to access, like accommodation, we are not going to bill you.
So please just advise the Vice Chancellor at least to subsidize the amount to be paid, because the expenses is too high now in this pandemic. Yeah, just please, it's a polite request.
Okay, I get you.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Okay, good afternoon.
Thank you, Charles. I want to believe, students, that your questions on finance have been answered. Once again, if they haven't been answered, our call center remains active, 0711082444. You can call up to 5 p.m. On queries to do with loading your documents, remember the email selfcare@egerton.ac.ke. Remember to visit our website, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke, for the program. The program for the day is written there. I have had one of you ask an academic query. Faculties will begin from tomorrow. Kindly remember to log in to your faculty. As I had said earlier, I have given you the schedule already. So look at it and know when your faculty will be presenting so that you can be able to log in. We have come to the end of our program. Indeed, as I said earlier, tough times don't last, but people do. We have lasted, and we will still last. We are in tough times. As the student is asking, we hear you. We cannot help it. These are the normals that we have currently because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we hope that these tough times won't last. I would like us to end with a word of prayer from Mr. Keton Kipkorir. Thereafter, we will be upstanding for the national anthem, the East African anthem, and the Egerton University anthem. Remember, tomorrow the program begins at 10:30 a.m. for the faculties. So check once again, firstyears.egerton.ac.ke. Check the program and see where your faculty falls. Thank you very much. Once again, God bless you and God bless Egerton University. Let's bow down for prayer.
Okay. I wish to thank you for attending today's orientation program. First years, I'm still welcoming you. I'm saying welcome to Egerton University, and let us pray. Thank you, Lord, for giving us this second day. We ask you, Lord, to continue providing for us, giving us good health. Protect us, Lord, for these hard times of COVID-19 and other calamities. We ask you, Lord, to continue showering us with blessings, shower our parents with blessings so that they can pay the fees, our students with knowledge so that they can understand what they are required of during this process of orientation. For I ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
our universe, to thee we pray. Bless our university, a world-class varsity for humanity advancement. Egerton University we are. Passion for excellence, devotion to duty, professionalism, thus until in one accord, Egerton University we are. Ushirikiano na haki kwa wote, elimu hakika, tunapata ujuzi wa maendeleo ya kimataifa. Egerton chuo chetu cha hakika, kwa ufanisi kujitolea, utenda kazi milele, tukiungana kwa pamoja. Egerton chuo chetu cha hakika. In our varsity is set to achieve great opportunities to research and transforming lives through quality education. Egerton University we are. Kwa ufanisi kujitolea, utenda kazi milele, tukiungana kwa pamoja. Egerton chuo chetu cha haki.